What's going on? Is GSU Coach live? Yes. For the first time in...
Matt, you always say that, but you just went live the other day.
Yeah, for first time I'm doing actual stuff that I usually do. For the first time.
What do you do when you're on there?
Hut, that new game that I've been obsessed with. Anyhow, welcome guys to the NHL 17 Florida Panthers franchise where we are battling for a playoff spot. And I'm going to be hacking and coughing and carrying on because I just ate and I think I've got something wrong. So, how about that? It's a good way to start your program off. Alright, microphone's working, everything's open, chat's open. By the way, we're going to do the 5 super chats. If we get 5 super chats, I will draw a winner for a $25 game card, PlayStation, Xbox, or Steam. And I know that I know Just Mr. Love's alive too with his World Series, so I'm not in competition with him. He's one of my dudes. I wish I'd be watching him right now if I wasn't for if it wasn't for me having to get this stuff done. We're in season 2 of the Florida Panthers franchise. We should be in season probably headed towards 4 if I would do the lives like I'm supposed to. Yeah, and same with the Rockies franchise.
There's this thing that you have called a job.
Amanda, can I just do my live, baby?
Yeah, I'll shut up.
That's not what I said to do. I'm saying where I would like to be. Okay? Did you hear me? I'm saying where I'd like to be. What's up, guys? I'm not talking about you being quiet. Alright, so I've got getting all this stuff shared out, set up, ready to go. Getting ready for the Florida Panthers franchise. We're battling the Ottawa Senators and Toronto Maple Leafs for winning the Atlantic Division. And that's what we're trying to do. So let me share this stuff out. Lots of stuff going on here. Okay, so it looks like it's Panthers at Maple Leafs. Wonder why they don't spell theirs Maple Leaves. Technically, that's the proper way to spell. Alright, shared it there. Share it here. Maybe. You know how slow my phone can be. Yeah, I worked today. I'm very tired from that. And then I go to work in the morning, just like always. Never stops. Some big trades in the NHL happened over the weekend, or over the past week. And NBA. Hashtag. Alright, there's that. One more share and we're set. But I gotta go make sure I'm on the right thing. Facebook. Switching to GSU Coach Sports Gaming Franchise Series. That's what my phone says. Alright. And of course, it's being stupid. And it's flipping upside down even though I'm holding it straight up and down. So I don't understand that either, but okay, cool. Do what you do, phone. Do what you do. I did this the other day for like a second, and then we ended up not doing it. But we need to get back into this. I've got to calm down on the hut a little bit. I'm getting a little too aggravated at it. And it's just aggravating me because it's not because I'm getting beat or there's a bunch of good players, which there is. But there's some guys that literally can do anything and score. They can shoot from like mid-ice and score, and it's aggravating because you're like, dude, that's cheating. How do you... That would be like me playing a basketball game online against somebody and making half-court shots every chance I got. So let's take a look at the calendar for the next 4 episodes. We have got to figure out how we're going to do these. We've got 6 games, 4 episodes before the playoffs or off-season. So let's take a gander. Okay, so we definitely are playing this one. I was thinking about doing a jump-in sim on this one. By the way, the Thunderbirds are having a pretty good season themselves. We'll take a look at them in a different episode. I don't know, maybe today, I doubt. Because we still got to do Rockies franchise action today, too. We're playing both Tampa Bay games and then the Ottawa game. So there's your 4 episodes. Actually, we could play Toronto today, sim Boston, okay? Play both Tampa Bay games in one episode, which would be episode 56, 57. Nope, we can't. We gotta separate them. I gotta have 30 episodes a season, so you guys know how I do about this time. Welcome, everybody. Let me give my wife a kiss. She's been having a great time. That was a kiss on a microphone that she literally kissed. So y'all just got kissed by a beautiful woman. You should feel special. Alright, guys. So the Maple Leafs are a really tough, really good team. We got to play them. We've played them once. Did they beat us or did we beat them? Let's take a look at the counter. I know we won the last episode I did, which was episode 54. But I know Ottawa just hammered us 5-2. Yeah. There's the big loss to Ottawa. Then we beat the Maple Leafs 5-2, and then we simmed and tried to do a jump. Well, we didn't do a jump in because we were losing so badly to the Nashville Predators. They beat us 6-3. We simmed the Columbus Blue Jackets. We did jump in that game, and I did get us the victory 3-2. And now we're playing the Toronto Maple Leafs, and look who is second place in the Atlantic Division, fighting with yours truly for the #1 spot in the Atlantic Division. It would be the... Okay, why does it do this? Why is it doing this? It's literally not showing the teams. It did this to me earlier. There it is. It's literally, well, third place, the Toronto Maple Leafs. They definitely want to beat us because they're starting to get way behind. Whereas the Ottawa and ourselves, we're doing quite well. Tampa Bay's probably out of the race. Definitely the top 5 teams are still in the race in these last few games. Now, it's a long shot for Montreal and Buffalo and Toronto, really, because we would have to lose at least 3 or 4 games, both us and Ottawa, for them to get up there in that position. But Toronto is the closest to making a push because they have 41 wins, 33 losses, and 1 shootout win, I guess, or whatever loss. I guess that's a shootout loss because they give you a win when you have a shootout win. All right, guys, so here's some updates. After suffering from a pulled groin, Alexander Barkov, he is going to return to the lineup tonight against the Maple Leafs. We will get Alexander Barkov. Sasha will be back. The Blues are on fire. That's the team that we played not long ago in an episode where they absolutely hammered us. Tyler would have been proud of his team. As they play Boston, having won their last 8 games in a row. One more and they're in. The New Jersey Devils are headed to the playoffs, ladies and gentlemen. The final score, 5-2, I guess Carolina and Dallas, and Vanek was unstoppable, scoring 4 points in 1 game. So there's the news from around the league. Let's take a look at our news from our team. Our team's morale is very happy, but our owner is still very unhappy, so I don't get that. But you can't always keep the owner happy. Barkov has a pulled groin, but he's still going to play. So he's tough as they come. Also, we want to make sure that our lines are still in order with Jokinen starting. They keep wanting to put Landeskog, I think, is who they're wanting to put up there. And I have to keep switching it and then saving it, switching it and then saving it. Anytime we sim, they try to put Gabriel Landeskog in the starting lineup. Nope, it's still the same. Okay, so Jokin and Barkov, Tatars are top line. Landeskog, Trocheck, Smith, Grimaldi, Dubinsky, Marchessault, Ferraro, Bolin, CVR. Very good lineup. Very good team. That's the wrong one. Okay, defense. Of course, we have Zadorov, Ekblad, Petrovic. Huh? I can't help it. It's because I've got so much gunk in my throat. I know. That's what I'm saying. I can't help it. Petrovic, Demers, and Kendall and Matheson are also on our defense. We got a very, very stout team all together. Our goalies, of course, that's our scratch players, which is kind of like your backup players in hockey. You got Fleischman, Wigar, and McCann. All of them are I trust. I trust them on the ice. And our goalie, Corpusalo, I trust him more than I have any goalie we've had in this series. Reimer, he's allowed some goals here and there, but he's also done some good things. So it's kind of like he's one of those in-between goalies. I would get rid of him if we had a good offer, though. Just so you guys know that. So it is Florida Panther action time. Let's go take a look at the Maple Leafs roster. Even though we just did this recently when we played them, we'll do it again. I know they didn't make any changes to their roster. And this is NHL 17, so it's super slow. This game was made in 2016, which was 7 years ago. Actually, a little over 7 years now, this game is. Brandon Dubinsky. Oh, that's us. What am I doing? We are looking for the Toronto Maple Leafs. There they are. They have Johnson. He's a two-way forward elite player. They have Nylander, of course. Some of these guys, actually, that are on the lower 80s side are the guys that gave us the biggest problems in the game we had against them where we beat them 5-2. Bozak's one of those. Kadri, he's a playmaker. He can cause issues. Marner, Matthews, Polak, Hunwick, Gerardo, and Riley is supposedly one of their best players. He didn't do much against us, so but maybe he will tonight. We will have to see. Mikulek, he was a problem all game long, and Van Riemsdyk is also a problem all. Reichel, we heard his name a lot. Don't forget about him. And I don't really remember hearing Komarov maybe a couple of times, but he's injured, so we don't really have to worry about him. So that's who we're getting ready to play. We are battling to keep that top spot in the Atlantic Division. As we do that, I wanted to see who the Ottawa Senators are playing tonight. So let's go back to the hub and let's can I view every game for that day? Does it let you do that? I don't know if it lets you do that or not. No, that's play game. I actually want to check our roster for the AHL Springfield Thunderbirds because I want to see if we have a future franchise player that I drafted last season on the come up. That's what I want to see. And how do you see what the other games are that night? Does any of you guys know? Because I surely don't. I think you can still hit this to switch league. Wow. Sorry about that. It says hit options to switch league. Okay. So we have Kraus, Knight, Repik. He's come up a couple times. Is any of these guys got high potential? Any guys? Yes, right here. Juho Lamico. He is how old is this guy? 22-year-old left-handed shooter with a skill set could be a little better, but he's got high potential. And he is an AHL top 6 forward, so. And that looks like for us all on the offensive side. And then you've got Matt Irwin, who is a 80 overall defender already playing for the Springfield Thunderbirds. And Regner, we've had him a couple of times. That's it. Do we have any high? No. So we have one player with the potential of being a franchise player. That is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I would like to go see who the Ottawa Senators are playing, though. So let's see how we're going to do that. Because I keep doing that. Guys, I'm sorry. I hit the wrong button. I would like to know, personally, who they're playing. So is it League? No. Owners, arenas, facilities, budget, promotions, Panthers. That's all roster stuff. Okay, here it is. Here it is. Box score. They just showed little box scores on the side. They don't actually show who they're playing next. Ottawa beat St. Louis, though, and St. Louis was on a massive win streak. So that's not good for us. I think that's going to try to make me exit. I keep hitting the wrong buttons. I'm used to NHL 23. Alright, guys, so let's get this game on the road. And you know something that we haven't wore all season long was our dark blue. But we're not going to get to today because we're away. So we're going to wear our, I like that, 06, 07 away. And we'll let them wear their regular home uniforms. And we are set for a little NHL Florida Panthers franchise action as we get set for NHL 17, guys. You guys see me play 23 a lot on this channel, but I'm a hockey guy, and I love going back and playing the older games, and that's exactly what I'm doing. As we get set for the game here in the Air Canada Center. Unas Corpusalo, the best goalie we've had on this team this whole series. And they have Frederick Anderson, and we're going to have Matthews and Barkov face off. Circle. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's game time, and we are ready to go. Maple Leafs will win, and this is so much different. Oh, it's so weird. Good save by Corpusalo with his glove. Zadorov will have it. He'll come up the ice by himself, not passing it. Passes it back to Barkov. Barkov trying to find an opening. He had a little bit of one, but Gardner got in his way and slings the puck back down the ice. Ekblad will end up with it. Passes it up to Tatar. This is not that, baby. This is my Florida Panthers franchise from NHL 17. This ain't NHL 23. Tatar, slap shot, misses it. Gets the goal already. That quick, ladies and gentlemen. Thomas Tatar with a huge goal. Just kicked the Florida Panthers off the right way. What a beautiful aimed shot by Thomas Tatar. Amanda Honey. Good job. As Anderson couldn't stop it, he had his own player blocking his view. So it's 1-0 here early in this game, as the assist will go to Barkov with Tatar getting a goal. And I waited too late for that one, but we still let Landeskog will get it, take the puck back. He'll sling it all the way back down to the boards, and Demers was going to get it and almost lost it, and he does lose it up against the boards. Nice throw out to Johnson. Johnson gets it poked away, but regains control. Pass inside, centering pass, not going to make it. Landeskog passes it up to Smith. Smith loses it to Riley. Riley passes it back to, I think it's Lemko. He misses because of the defense by the Florida Panthers. Great defense, by the way, by the Florida Panthers. Here's Gabriel Landeskog. He's got an opening, and he couldn't get it. It was too close to the post. And Johnson, he slings it up the ice, around the wall. Petrovic has to guard his own goalie. And they're going to look for a long shot, but Polak got hit. Then Mikelek, nice job by Corpusalo, and we're going to have a stop and play. Beautiful job by Corpusalo and those glove saves, man. He has been all over it.
The shooter's going to have to do a much better job challenging him.
Good job by Anderson as well on the other end, even though he allowed that one goal. And now Dubinsky will be in the face-off circle, and he'll lose too. We've lost all three face-offs early, but Dubinsky gets the interception, and he slings it too far up the ice as he was trying to pass it to March Assault, and that's going to be an icing call on the Florida Panthers. Appreciate everybody joining me here live. as we get set for Rockies franchise action next. We got a doubleheader today on the channel. Got to get some of this stuff done. I mean, we are really, I've almost forgot how to play baseball. That's why our team's so bad. We have one of the best teams in the league, and I'm losing because I don't ever play it. Dubinsky gets pinned up against the wall, and he knocks it out. Finally, it goes into Jakob Kindle, who we are so thankful that he is back on defense. Pass up to Dubinsky. Dubinsky stops, but he can't stop like that. One thing I like about NHL 17 compared to 23 is the ice is much better. Oh, that was a perfect opportunity for Marchessault. He gets another one, and he throws it into Anderson. Anderson has to save it, but I think the ice looks better on NHL 17, and I think they tried to make it look more realistic, whereas NHL 23 makes it more fun, I guess, or more, it's quicker, you know what I mean? 1-0, Florida leads with 14:23 in the first period. Nice win there by Bolin. Zadarov with a long slap shot, can't get it to go. Hoonwick will end up passing it out to Shostakov. Shostakov gets it picked off by CVR, but they get it picked off by Nylander. Nylander to Martin. Ekblad playing defense. Good job. I think that was, oh, no. That was Zadarov on D, and then Korpisalo has made some amazing saves. Those should have went in right there. Bolin took a stick, and he will get a penalty. We will get a power play, and that's a 4-minute power play. That's a biggie right there, guys. He hit me in the head with a stick. What do you think? 4 minutes for high sticking, and he is mad, Matt Martin. 13:10 left in the first period. Florida is up 1-0, and this power play team is one of the better ones in the league this season. But they can't do stuff like that. They can't lose face-offs. We've got our power play unit in there, and Demers is on that unit. He'll pass up to Barkov, the magician. Sasha Barkov goes up the ice, looks around. And he's going to, well, he tried to get a shot, but Gardner blocked it. All right, we're going to pass it back over to Petrovic. Petrovic to Landeskog, back to Petrovic, but Linko ends up stealing it and sending it down the ice. We've still got plenty of time on this power play. Pass up to Tatar, who scored to go earlier, and he's got the speed. He gets behind he got it, and oh my goodness. It went off the post, and Anderson almost let it go by the red line, but he laid down on top of it like a, look at this. Oh, that was so close to making our second goal. All right, guys, so we're still up 1-0 with 12 minutes in the first quarter, and we lose another face-off, and they send it back down the ice. 2:44 left on the power play. Demers has it. Good job by Toronto's PK unit so far, and what a steal by Bozak as he almost got a shorty, but did not. Good save by Korpisalo. So the Florida Panthers, we did a lot of trading over the years. Now, when we first started this series, this team looks totally different than what it is. Now. We have Dubinsky now. We didn't have him. We got Tatar now. We didn't have him. We don't have Jaromir Jagr anymore. Jokinen, oh, he's a wrong side. Wrong side for Dubinsky, too, as he tries a wrist shot. And, man, we're running out of time on this power play, and nothing is happening. Pass to Trocheck. Vincent Trocheck, power play unit number 2's out there as Jokinen tries to get behind the defense, and nice save, and it goes in the goal. Florida scores again and makes it 2-0. My goodness. You can tell I've been playing a lot of hockey lately. I've got this on one of the higher levels, and we're dominating right now as we get a power play goal by Jussi Jokinen. Anderson did save it at first, but then when he dropped it, it just kind of flicked out of his glove into the net, so Florida gets the score. And Florida goes up 2-0, looking for a playoff spot.
Just over 9 minutes skated here.
All right, yeah, I like all that stuff. Okay, we're going to keep that, and we lose another faceoff. Go figure. 2-0 lead here early in the first. Wow, Florida playing like they've never played before. But we can dominate this team. We've done it before. And we're going to pass this one up to Bolin. Bolin gets it stripped away, but a nice take by CVR. CVR looks for an opening. Oh, he tried the one-timer. What a save by Anderson. Nice intercepting by CVR. Ekblad chases him down but can't get him. Bolin, Marner off the post. And we're backwards. I'm running all over the place. And I slung it up the wall, but Matthews steals it and he gets an opportunity. But Korpisalo is there again. What a save by Korpisalo. He is unstoppable in that goal today. Ekblad's got 2 blocked shots already today, as I went too early on that one. That's another face-off loss for the Panthers, and there's another big save by Korpisalo. He got lucky on that one. It just happened to hit his knee pad. Pass up to Jussi Jokinen. Oh, I tried to pass it back for the one-timer, and it didn't work, and now we got to wait for everybody to come back on this side. And we got Tatar. Oh, I keep forgetting that this game you cannot just slap shot when you want to. You have to make sure you're on the right side, or you got to stop. Pass it out, chase it down. Sasha will get it. He'll look up and pass it up to Tatar, who is faster than everybody on the Maple Leafs team. Let's see if the... Oh, what a steal by Hoonwick. He just hoodwinked me, and I just took it back from him, and that was a beautiful job. Oh, I tried to get it in the net. Anderson with a great cover, though, and a great save as Marison passes out to Kadri. Kadri sends it down the ice. Matheson will end up with it. Comes around the corner. 6:23 in the first period. Trocheck's got a lead. Oh, Gardner with a great rebound there to keep it. That would have been a putback, and we would be up 3-0 had Gardner not been there. And a nice shot, but of course Toronto is blocked once again by Korpisalo, who just continuously shows how good the Florida Panthers really are. Florida Panthers, I think this season with this team are playoff caliber. Almost Stanley Cup caliber, but I wouldn't go that far. Oh, what a hit on the wall there. And a battle for it, and Reichel ends up with it. Petrovic has to run out and help on defense to keep Korpisalo from having to stop that. And now they've got it on the offsides, and he slings it. Still going backwards as Kadri will end up with it. Brings it down the ice. Here in the Canadian Center. Laid himself out, but he did not save it, and that was an odd shot from an odd angle. And finally, somebody chases it down. Pass over to Dubinsky. Dubinsky, I literally shot that like 100 times, and it just sat there and... I don't understand. It does that on 23, too. You'll sit there and hit the shoot button over and over and over, and it'll just sit there and shake the stick. I don't get why they do that, but okay. Way to go, EA. Marchessault with it. He finds his way through the ice. And he passes it up the ice, and that could be Polak getting that one. Polak will end up in the back of the net, and we're fighting for it. Dubinsky's fighting hard for it. He tries to sling it in and misses. Good save by Anderson as Landeskog comes and steals it. Dubinsky gets it back, but he loses it, and now Livo, I guess is his name, comes down the ice. He's by himself against 2 defenders, and they score! Korpisalo could not stop that one, and Toronto finds themselves on the board. It is 2-1. Florida leads here in the first period as the Maple Leafs get the first goal of the game. That'll be his 15th goal of the season. It's a wrist shot, and Korpisalo almost got his stick and glove and pad, his arm pad up there, but he barely misses it. Good shot by Livo, or Levo, whichever way you want to say it. I don't know. A lot of people say it different. But good shot by him, and Toronto is right back in this bad boy, only down by 1 goal. Nice face-off win as Matheson is way too... Why does he throw it so far backwards? Jakob Kindle will come back out the other way. Pass up to Landeskog. Landeskog will swing across the ice. Looks up, finds Smith. He's got speed. Don't forget about Smith. And what a poke check. And now Toronto's starting to play like Toronto is the team that we thought they were. Oh, and I had an opportunity for a goal there. Here's Smith. Smith trying to get it go. Trocheck was right there for a rebound but couldn't get it. Another knock away, and Polak passes to Johnson and Mikulek. Or Mikulek. I don't know how to pronounce half these guys' names. I'm not going to lie. I only know my players and the big popular players.
Nicely into the zone.
Oh, what a hit by Toronto. They just laid out Bolin. Bolin is somebody who can take a hit, too. Uh-oh. We got an odd man rush. Nice job by the Panthers D. We got 6 seconds in the first period. Bolin will pass it up, and I don't think nothing's going to happen here. Nope. Just a long shot from the other side of the ice. And at the end of one period, ladies and gentlemen, Florida leads 2-1 after a beautiful start for Florida. 2 quick goals, and then Toronto started trying to fire back. And they are figuring out how the Florida Panthers offense and defense is running, and they're starting to adjust their settings to that. And I did turn that on in the sliders, so that makes it a little bit more difficult for me. It's just like I'm playing a real person. They adjust, and that's what they're doing. So we have a C overall, C plus on offense, a C plus on defense, and a C plus on team play. We had a great goal, good discipline, losing face-offs. Yeah, I know. We're doing a good job passing, and we're defending the rush, drew a penalty, good passing. So there's the coach's feedback, and the game stats look like this. Florida's up 2-1. 11 total shots for Florida, 13 for Toronto. 1 hits for Florida, 7 for Toronto. How'd they get 7 hits? I don't remember that. I remember a couple. Time on attack, Florida's attacked for 1:47, and Toronto's attacked for 1:58. So passing percentage, Florida's at 66%, Toronto's at 77%. Penalty minutes, Florida 0, great discipline, and Toronto 4, and we did get a power play go off of that. Face-offs 1, 9 by Toronto, 3 for Florida. And that's about it. There ain't been no breakaways or shorties. So how about that? It's time for the second intermission, guys. It's time for the second period, I mean. Second intermission's over. That means Q line 1 and Barkov and Matthews will get back in the circle. And that's another lost face-off. That'll be 10-3. Tatar with a great stick, but Van Riemsdyk ends up with it. Passes it down to Matthews. Nice shot by Matthews. Jokinen's fighting with Marner. And, Tatar had an opportunity to snatch that puck. He does snatch it. Oh, nice. Barkov tried to get it out the corner of the net, and it did not go. Van Riemsdyk. Good chasing down by Tatar as Riley passes it out to Gardiner. Gardiner almost got it stolen by Jokinen, who's poke-checking everything he sees. Matthews with a nice spin move and a nice shot, but Korpisalo was there for the save. Korpisalo's got a great save percentage and goals per game. And nice steal by Riley. Toronto comes down the ice, and there's going to be an offsides. So, can't come down the ice like that. 17:57 in the second period. Florida leads 2-1. And one of the most important games of the season here on episode 55. And this one counts, you know what I mean? This is one of those games that counts towards our playoff run. Landeskog going to try to go around the net. They couldn't get around it. Nice job by Polak. As Livo, the guy that scored the goal earlier, comes up. Nice pass back to Johnson to Livo. Nice to Mikulik. And he gets stopped by Korpisalo. And Korpisalo will cover as we get a little pushing and shoving on between Mikulik and somebody. I don't know who he was into it with, but not bad. Not bad at all by Korpisalo and his goaltending today. So good job. All right, guys. So Trocheck. He did hold him up, and Landeskog ends up with it, but Polak ends up slinging it down the ice, and that time Jakob Kindle steals it, and he has nowhere to go with it. He gets it to Smith. Smith gets tripped from behind. Nice slap shot, but good save by Anderson, and that's one thing that we know that Toronto has is a great goalie, and Anderson is that, a great goalie. Reichel. Back up to Johnson. What a save by Korpisalo. He had to spread out completely in the butterfly position to stop that. Marchessault gets pounded into the wall, and Carrick will end up with it. Johnson gets it stolen by Landeskog. Dubinsky swings around the ice, passes it up to Marchessault. Marchessault runs right into their bench as they were subbing in a shift. Another slap shot, misses, bad aimed. And now Florida's got to try to chase the puck down, but it looks like Toronto's going to get their hands on it first as Kendall fights for it. And there's a nice pass to Reichel. And there's another nice pass. Good job by Florida's defense staying all over these passes. And they're going to count that as a save. And that was just a ridiculous pass that ended up hitting Korpisalo's pad. As you can see, Toronto is starting to become more aggressive as the game gets on. Marchessault, he tried to get it in the goal. Nothing doing as Anderson with a great save. Reichel looking around, passes it back to Marison. Marison to Reichel. Reichel to Nylander. Nylander passes it back to Marison. Marison. Nice save by Corp. Oh, and they just tied the game, ladies and gentlemen. Toronto come back. That was Soshkanov. What a goal. It was a rebound deflection goal, and Toronto is 2-2, ladies and gentlemen. 2-2. So now it's a game. It's not no 2-0 Florida lead no more. Now it's a game. It's a real game. I'm going to turn it up a little bit in my headset. That makes me excited. Oh, I went too early. I didn't mean to. I was trying to do something. All right, Hoonwick will pass it to Martin. Martin tries to find an opening. If they get one more goal, Florida can find themselves in a bit of trouble. Martin. Oh, nice defense by Boland. Martin shoots it. Korpisalo stops it, and another great save. Lots of shots. We got to pass. We got to get better at passing here. We got to do something. Landon Ferraro will not be able to chase that down as Gardner spins it around. Nylander to Martin, and Martin's coming down the ice quickly. Toronto has a great opportunity here, but great poke check and nice body check. And now Florida will get it up the ice to CVR. CVR stops in mid-ice, comes back. Oh, what a steal, man. CVR had some great moves, and another great poke check by Barkov. And Tatar's going to, and they just keep stealing it from us. Gardner brings it down the ice. My goodness, what a game we've got going on here. An athletic competition like no other as Ekblad helps protect Korpisalo. He had to because they were about to come at him full force. Korpisalo has 22 saves in this game. And that was good timing, but a loss. And Van Riemsdyk with a nice shot, and it goes up in the air, and there's Gardner with a slap shot from a distance. And get the steal. You guys are not keeping a hold of the puck, and they're just slap shotting it. Oh, my goodness. Why did he throw that back out? He had a wide open shot. We got to chase the puck down as Tatar chases it. Marner has it. He gets tripped, and that's going to be a penalty on Florida. That's going to be a big 2-minute power play for the Toronto Maple Leafs. That's not good for us because it's a tied game with 9:55 in the second period. Nice face-off win there. But we can't get to control the puck here. What is going on with our team? Matheson is not the guy I want with the puck. Trocheck is somebody I could have. He got it in there. Oh, so close to getting it in there. But Anderson grabbed the puck before Trocheck could get the shorty. Dubinsky in the face-off circle against Johnson. And he'll win it. I should have. Oh, what a hit. And Kadri has an opening. It's 2-on-1 odd man rush. Nice job by Korpisalo with his 23rd, 24th save. He passes it out to, man, I'm so used to playing NHL 23. Everything's a pass out. They're going to give him the goal. It bounced over Korpisalo's head. I got to quit throwing it back out. That is something I do on HUT that you can't do when you play franchise. That's not a realistic at all. Next time we're covering. 3-2. Toronto took a lead after being down 2-0 early. Marner, Matthews, Zadorov gets hit up against the. What a job by Zadorov. He is going to get all the way around the ice. Pass it up to Tatar, but misses him completely. What a bad pass by Zadorov. That was terrible. Terrible passing.
Toronto's taken a real physical tact.
Toronto has come back in this game and really done a number.
Opened up lanes and then got the puck to the front of the net as a result of their physical play.
And there we go. We win that face-off to Tart. Why are we passing so bad? Mikulek. He's going to try to shoot it. I've learned a lot more of the buttons and stuff than I knew before playing NHL 23 so much, because I didn't play. I had NHL 22, but I didn't play it much. I played it once or twice. I didn't enjoy it. And I wasn't into Hut either. I just got into that recently. There's Dubinsky. Oh, he's got a lead. He's got a lead. Oh, there was nobody over there. I thought I had a guy over there for a one-timer, and it did not work out for me. McCulloch is his name, not Mikulek. Why do I call him Mikulek? McCulloch fighting with Dubinsky. There was the one-timer. Missed. Ekblad chases Gardner down. Grimaldi. All right, everybody needs to calm down. Passes to Ekblad, who gets it stolen by McCulloch. And now, what is this? What kind of passing is this? Uh-oh. Guys, that's not good. It is 4-2. Florida is taking a beating now. Florida is taking a beating. I can't believe that we were up 2-0 early, and now Toronto has come back and took a 2-goal lead on us as we're fighting for the division. Maybe I should quit playing so much NHL 23 and play a little bit more 17. Smith, oh, he lost it. We can't even keep the puck. I feel like I'm playing Hut. Trocheck. Oh, he didn't get it. Oh, yes, but we end up with it. Bad pass again, another bad pass. There's going to be a delayed penalty. Florida's going to have another penalty. That was almost another score. And here we go, another power play for Toronto. My goodness, Florida's going to have to get on the board quickly if they want to make this a game. 4-2 lead for Toronto. Nice job by Zadorov. Oh, come on, dude. Hold on to it. My gosh, we can't even get to our end of the ice. That is our issue. And this power play is not a good place to start. And we won that face-off, but we didn't win it. It was like a win, but no, we didn't win. Dubinsky fighting with people for the puck. Man, it's just everything we got in us. Korpisalo. Why would Matheson even do this? Can we get out of here, pass it out? Somebody do something. Get up to the other end of the ice. What is this? Passing? Our passing is terrible. Riley gets smashed by Dubinsky. Poke check keeps any kind of craziness from happening. Nylander trying to take it, but we're going to get it anyways.
Up the wing, he continues possession.
He gets pinned up against the wall. He couldn't even get the shot off. They had so many players there. That's how fast Toronto's getting back on defense. Bozak. Nice shot, but not good enough. It's good defense by the Panthers. Carrick with a one-timer misses very badly. Slap shot. Marison back down to Matthews. Matthews is skating around. It is a 4-2 lead for Toronto, and Korpisalo with a big save gets it to Petrovic. Petrovic is trying to find an opening. There's nowhere to go. Nobody. We try to pass it, and that's what happens every time we pass it. And everywhere I go, there's blue jerseys following me. Look at this. He's all over me. Up to Trocheck. Oh, Smith had an opportunity for a one-timer, and he missed it. Van Riemsdyk. Pass to Trocheck. He'll get to steal, more like steal. I think our line's getting a little too tired. Trocheck got an opening. He gets hit a little, but keeps the puck. And we got a wrist shot goal, and Florida's back within one. That was that was Smith. Riley Smith with a goal, and Florida back within one against this Toronto team with 24.4 seconds left in the second period. What a shot by Riley Smith, ladies and gentlemen. That was a nice deflection shot and a rebound, and that's what we've got to have if we want to win this game, and we still want to win this game no matter how tough it gets on us.
Florida's deficit now is only one.
All right, one deficit. 1 goal deficit. And another face-off win. Zadorov passes up to Grimaldi. Grimaldi almost gets it stolen. Grimaldi swings around the goals, but too many people there. He keeps the control of the puck, though, and he gets hit. Marchessault with a great shot, but it's not going to be enough. Marner's going to have it. We're going to go to the second intermission, ladies and gentlemen. It's 4-3. Toronto leads after what we seen earlier when Florida first went up 2-0. This game is becoming a pain, and I didn't know how hard it was going to be because I thought, man, I've been playing some of the best players in the world. I was wrong. I was wrong. I forgot how tough AI can be when they figure you out. And one thing EA did good with the NHL games is, hey, the other team can figure you out. They don't do that with Madden or any of their other games. Maybe FIFA, I don't know yet. But with NHL, they give you the option of setting how well your team starts understanding you. And I think that is crazy. So we got a C+, B-, C+, C+. Where's it at? I just bought it. Okay, so we need to within reach, focus on my offensive coaching instruction to help us get even. We can take these guys. Let's keep firing shots like that when we have bad line defense, which means we're not maintaining our line defense. A good goal out there, good passing, defending. I don't think we've had good passing. Our passing's been terrible. I don't know why they would say that. Defend the rush. You're doing a good job reading the play and preventing them from getting odd man scoring chances, but we're losing, once again, face-offs. So let's start the third period. Here we go. It's a 4-3 Toronto lead as we get to the final period of this game. And, oh, big win as Kendall will have it. And he tried to pass it, and they're just not passing the same. I think the passing's just that's offsides. And I was going to fake shoot it, see if it would start us a little fight, get a little energy built now that I know how to fight a little bit. Dubinsky again in the face-off circle. He sees him moving. Good timing, but loses it as Gardiner. He's Van Riemsdyk. Matheson, great defender, but not a very good. Marchessault will take off with it. It's 1-on-2. But he can do it. He squeezes in there, and he loses the puck. Gardner had it. Oh, my goodness. That was such a great opportunity. Matheson controls the puck. Trying to get around the boards. Oh, he tried to do the old backhander. And he tried to get it. Good job by Anderson. And pass out to Gardiner. Matheson has to wait for all the guys to show up. Pass over to Grimaldi. He's got an opening. He gets hit, though, and he gets hit hard to where it knocks him down. Matheson tries to sling it in. Grimaldi tries to sling it in. Anderson better cover, and he does. 17:33 left. Huh? What'd you say's missing? They're not missing, baby. They're in there somewhere. I'll find them. Okay? Don't worry about it. I promise. I just seen them the other day. Zadorov. Oh, good intercepting by Jussi Jokinen. Oh, Carrick. What's wrong? What's stressful? Well, that just hurt us bad. What's stressful? Amanda, I said they're in there and I'll find them, okay? Please don't be this way. It's not people, it's Darley bumping into the thing and knocking them down.
And so the pressure is on. And they won the faceoff.
Rocco has it. And it is 5-3. Toronto leads, and that's not good for us. We've got to do something here. We've got to do a little bit better than, well, make it 6-3 that quick. I don't think we can come back from this one, guys. This is ugly. This game got ugly quick.
Toronto's goal has taken them to an even larger lead on a night that they have had the offense going. Third period of play.
Nice interception as we have 3-goal deficit here late. Rocco with an interception and just another terrible pass. Korpisalo passes it back out to Trocheck. Trocheck intercepted by Kadri. And no, good job. Good poke check by Florida. Oh, that should have been a goal. That could have made it 4-goal lead. Demers gets it poke checked a little bit. He comes up the ice full strength there. He gets hit, right into the wall, and Marison ends up with it. My gosh. Florida's playing bad. Florida's playing real bad, and there's a nice poke away. Landon Scott, he's into the wall. Petrovic will have it. He'll pass it on up to CVR. He's got speed. He tried to get it in there, and he couldn't get it in there, and nobody can get a hold of it. Now Toronto's going to take off with 12:47 left. Toronto leads 6-3. They have absolutely opened up a can on us in this third period. My goodness, Martin down to Marison. Oh, and Martin about had another shot. Corpusalo's completely out from under the goal.
You know he's happy, guys. He's sitting there on the bench. He's got a couple of goals in his back pocket already. But you know he's thinking about
It's about time for bed.
what an achievement that would be to bang.
That's what you always say, honey.
Under 8 minutes have passed.
You're just in bad mood.
Continues to hum. Their
Ekblad will have it. Pass up to Ferraro.
gains the zone.
Oh, Carrick intercepts it. CVR knocks it loose. Nylander has it.
Toronto's carrying it up the wing.
I don't think Florida's got enough time to even try to come back in this game, especially with all these blue jerseys just hanging around here in the Air Canada Center.
A little more space back here.
Polak to Nylander. Back to Polak. This is tough, man. They've got some good passing skills. We beat them last time we played them in a pretty simple game, but it was home.
Nothing good happening there.
Barkov's got a lead. Oh, Barkov's got a lead. He tried to sneak one in there, and Jokinen trying to fight Polak for it, but loses. Levo about got tripped. Zadorov gets it stolen. Johnson. Mikulek, and barely saved by Corpusalo. This is the first time I think I've ever witnessed Corpusalo allow 6 goals. That's got to change, and we've got to do something quickly if we want to even have a chance in this game. Florida cannot afford a loss, as Ottawa is too very close to the top. Tatar, one of our goal getters earlier, trying to get in the middle, and so many blue jerseys are just ganking us in the middle. It's just not the same playing 23. That I could have got around the goal post right there, and I couldn't do it in this game. Tatar acting like he's coming in, goes out. He gets it in, and Anderson has to cover as Jokinen was ready to put it back in the net. 8:31 left in the third period. Florida down by 3 goals, 6-3. Not a very good job. We were down 3 goals once last season, if you guys remember, Mark Pizik's game-winning shot. March Assault, man, we get openings to the goals, but they're just all over us. Kendall knocks it loose. Kendall knocks it loose again. Is he faster than the rest of the players? Nope, Riley was faster. Pass down to Van Riemsdyk. 7:26. What a steal, and Grimaldi. What a pass. I cannot ever get nothing off these guys. Oh, and it went off the post. So close to a goal by Grimaldi as he had an opportunity to score there, Van Riemsdyk. Will Florida even make it? Man, we are getting absolutely hammered here, ladies and gentlemen. We are getting absolutely hammered here. 7-3, 6:33 left in the game. They are beating the life out of us. I can't even get to the goal. I have to shoot it like that. It's the only way I can get any kind of goal shots. Florida is embarrassing themselves in this game. This is terrible. And this is insanity. Toronto up by 4 goals, and there was nobody there. Trocheck, he might have a little bit of a lead, but oh, and Anderson poked it away with his stick. Hoonwick gets it knocked away again. Kadri trying to find somebody to get it to. Reichel, man, only 5 minutes left in this game, guys. Florida just completely blew it. We were up 2-0 at one point, and then we just couldn't do anything. And there's the type of stuff that's happening. Nobody's chasing the puck, and we got to put an end to this. Demers up to Smith. Smith's got an opening. Smith, oh my gosh, if he could have just regained control of the puck right there in the crease, he would have had a goal. 4:13 left. We're down by 4 goals. I don't see us coming back and winning this one. But it would be a miracle if we did. There it goes. Okay, there's a slap shot. One-timer. 4:05 left in the third period, and it's 7-4. What a high-scoring hockey game as Jason Demers gets his 11th goal of the season. Oh, we needed that. I don't feel like we have a chance, but at least that made me feel a little more confident. 7-4 against a really good Maple Leafs team. And we win another faceoff, Florida. And they just poked me to death, don't they, CVR? Oh. We tried the old one-timer, didn't work out. Johnson. Oh, that was just not a very good defensive play. Good job by Florida's defenders there. And why can we not get the puck? Ferraro. I was born, but not yesterday. Look at Ferraro opening and then gets pegged by Pollock. Pollock. I guess it could be any of these. Well, guys, it is 8-4. I don't think I've ever had a hockey game where they've scored 8 goals on me in one game. This is insanity. Corpusalo has really blew it today. We can't even keep the puck. And there was a chime for Anderson, and a fight was initiated, and we'll go. I'm just in the mood. And I hit him one time and knocked him down, and Polak hit the ground. Ferraro just laid him out. Big fight right here. Florida might be losing the game, but they won the fight. Landon Ferraro with a knockout blow. This is tough, guys. This was tougher than I thought it was going to be. I've been playing NHL 23. Oh my gosh, we're not doing, this game is so much different. I just really ruined myself. I really ruined myself playing 23 so much. Oh my gosh, this game is so tough now. I did not know they made it so hard. Barkov skates in between. There we go. Nope, the official's saying no goal. We're going to see a replay on this. They're going to say goalie interference. I don't see why. He didn't mean to. He didn't mean to. It was an accidental touch. That should be a goal by Tatar. But it will not be. They will say no goal. Hey, Liam, what's up, my man? How you doing, my friend? As you can see, things are not going very well for the Florida Panthers here as they're down 8-4 with 55 seconds left. I don't think we can come back and win this. Just my personal opinion. Martin. And of course, Toronto is still going for victories. Florida not very keen on chasing the puck. Wow, terrible passing. Why are we not fighting for the puck? What is wrong with you guys? Who needs to fight for a puck? And why is the game so high scoring?
The Panthers win that neutral zone faceoff.
No, nice shot as Landeskog tries to get it from Gardner. Gardner. I mean, we're not going to win, but we could at least try to get one more goal, made it look a little better. 8-5 looks better than 8-4. This is a good job by Landeskog, and he runs right into blue jerseys like somebody that doesn't have any common sense. Smith, 3, 2, 1, nothing. Florida loses to the Toronto Maple Leafs here live. right here on GSU Coach's channel. A beatdown of epic proportions, ladies and gentlemen. A beatdown of epic proportions. A game where we led 2-0 had turned into a game that we lost 8-4. Toronto probably got the most goals in one game that they have had all season long. Insane how bad we got beat, dude. My beautiful wife back there to moving it up. Florida fans very disappointed in that effort, but they really hit us hard and hit us where it counted. That was a nasty, nasty hockey game, and we still got good grades. I don't get it. It was our turnovers, definitely, but we couldn't even get on offense. We have to fix that, and we have to fix that immediately. So let's take a look at the box score for the Florida Panthers. Oh, that was an ugly game. Barkov with an assist, Bolin with an assist, Ekblad with an assist, a goal for Jokinen. He hasn't had one of those in a while. Last year he was our leading point getter, if you remember. Smith with a nice goal. Tatar got him a goal, and then 2 assists from Trocheck, and that is it, ladies and gentlemen. That is your Florida Panthers night. And then on a typical night, we would have probably won that game 4-3. I don't know why Korpisalo allowed 8 goals. It's never happened before. It doesn't make much sense to me that we would lose that badly and give up that many points and goals to a Toronto team that's really not going to have that much of a chance. All that does is help Ottawa. It doesn't really help Toronto. It does, but it really helps Ottawa the most. So that's how that rolls. We are 43-32-2, and we're about to play a bad Boston team. We're going to sim up to this day and see if that pushes Ottawa ahead of us. It should. If I know my math correctly, it does. It pushes them up by 1 point. They got 89 points. We have 88, and then Toronto had moved themselves up to 85 as they try to separate themselves from the Canadians and the Sabres and the Lightning. Owner's still not very happy with us at this moment, so that was a beatdown. That was a beatdown, and I'm going to save it. You can't just, it was a beatdown. What do you want me to say about it? Turning that little notch up to where the computer's a little bit harder on the level I'm playing on, it's not just a little bit harder. It's really hard, and it's tough. It's tough, guys. It really is. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Oh. It's under gameplay sliders. We've already got our sliders the way we like, but I got the AI up to difficulty adjustment. They make adjustments in game and they figure you out, and they did. I think we're better off at 1 with that. I remember when it was on 0 not long ago because I could barely win, but don't worry about that. I don't think it should be on 2. We shouldn't be losing 8-4. I think that's a little ridiculous. But we also won 5-2 last time I had it on 1 against against Toronto. So I don't understand that there's such a gap there that we're going to have to find some kind of slider set that works both ways. We can win some, we can lose some. That was tough. That was tough. They figured us out quick in the second period. They turned it around. And in the third period, they laid it on us. Ladies and gentlemen, they laid it on us. So let's head to the Boston Bruins game. And let's simulate. And we'll simulate by quarters unless it's real close at the end. And then I'll do a jump in. So it's Boston at Florida. And Florida goes up 1-0 at the end of 1. Okay, Florida's had 7 shots. Boston's had 9 shots. All right, 2-1. Florida leads going into the third period. Florida's had 21 shots, Boston 19. So here we go. It is time. No, we don't. Let's do 4 times. Do we do 4 times or 8 times? I think it's 8 times. They tied it. Boston just tied it. Now remember, if it's a close game at 7 minutes, I'll jump in. Right now we're tied, and Florida's on a power play, a big power play, 5-on-3 power play, but they don't. Oh, Boston scored. Oh, and there's 7 minutes. We're jumping in. It's 5-3, 7 minutes. We got to jump in. We can't lose to the 29 and 30-something Boston Bruins. Come on, man. What is that? (3-2) Boston leads with 7 minutes left in the game. We just lost 8-4 to Toronto.
It's been a tremendous bit of hockey so far.
7:04 left. Boston's on a power play with 44 seconds left. And Florida has got to play better. And there was the one-timer, but he missed it. Pass up to Landon Ferraro. He gets ahead of everybody. Oh, nice knock away by the Bruins there. It's Bergeron. Passes out to Brandon Marchand. Everybody knows him and the big news he had today as he gets a huge... Oh, no. He got a huge suspension. I should not have thrown that back out. I am so used to playing Huck, guys. I'm sorry. Florida cannot lose this game. And there is no quitting this game. Marchand, one of the best players in the league, but got himself in some trouble for some overly aggressive behavior. Landon Skog will try to split him. Nice one-timer. But nothing as Krug will end up with it. That was a nice pass. Ekblad playing the defense that he's known for. Marchand with another shot. Another big shot as Barkov will finally get it. Pass it up to Ekblad over to Tatar. Tatar stops in mid-ice. Gets hit about 3 or 4 times. Tries to regain control of the puck. Barkov's got an offside warning. He don't know what to do with it. He's a defender. That was terrible. 4 minutes left. Korpisalo passes that one out. That might have been a mistake as Jokinen, finally the captain, has to come in and take control, but he loses it. Demers will get it. There's a hooking penalty. Pass to Tatar. All right. Well, we got 3 minutes left, and we're down 2 goals, guys. It looks like we may not even make the playoffs the way we're playing right now. Oh, that was a terrible shot. What was that? Dubinsky tried to get in there as Rask covers so close. Krejci is 1 goal away from a hat trick. He's got 2 goals. 2:57 left. The Florida Panthers down by 2 goals. Looks like Florida may lose 2 games in 1 episode. And they send that down there. 1:32 left on the power play as we have to chase that all the way down. Demers. One thing I've learned is faking out AI is a lot harder than faking out real humans. Nice deflection, and it didn't go in. We had an opportunity to make it a 1-goal game right there, and it did not go in. We even got the green lighted. Perfect. Jokinen's trying to race up the ice. He cuts across, and he tried the old backhander, and it didn't work. Petrovic will pass it to Demers. We don't have a chance in this game. Not with 1:37 left, down by 2. 17 seconds on a power play. I think we've realized that, buddy. Oh, McQuaid has it, and I think Florida's going to lose this one, guys. We're going to lose 2 games on 1 episode on Wednesday Night Rivalries between the Boston Bruins. Florida's just not playing good as McCann is in there. There has to be an injury somewhere.
The Panthers have it up the wing.
McCann. Oh, no. We pulled our goalie. There's an empty net. All right.
That one fired down. The defense will win the race, and icing is.
That'll be tomorrow or the next day, Liam. I'm not sure. It's a big one, and I've got the Rockies to do too. Even play the game anymore. At this point, all you can do is try to do one-timers. Oh, can we get a steal right there with 20 seconds left? If we could just do something. If we get an offsides. No, they're calling a slashing. They're calling a slashing. So Florida is losing 4-2 to the Bruins. 17 seconds left. Florida has lost 2 games on this one episode, ladies and gentlemen. And Ekblad will get the hooking penalty as we send in our PK unit. And we're all the way down the other end of the ice. This does not look or bode well for Florida as Petrovic almost loses it. Matheson does lose it. Get the puck. Somebody chase the puck. Krejci. Nice job by Matheson. And Krug with a steal. And, guys, we are going to lose 2 games in a row. And they scored another. Gosh. They had to give him his hat trick. Krejci gets a hat trick. They had to give it to him. The game had to give it to him. It was just due for one. Florida falls again, and now Ottawa is going to have like a 2 or 3 point lead on Florida for the first place. And I think Toronto is going to be catching up with us as well. That's not a good thing for the Florida Panthers and the playoff hopes that we have. No, I'm doing that tonight, Liam.
And again, we thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed the evening as much as we did. For Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, Mike Emmerich saying good night.
5-2. We lost 8-4 and 5-2 in one episode. So we've allowed a total of 13 goals, and we've only gotten 4. So we've lost 13-4 in this episode. Inferior face-off talent, lack of offense, drew penalty, good discipline, defend the rush, deflections, big hit, pass. So there's that situation. Here's our stats. Dubinsky gets a goal. Grimaldi gets a goal. That's it on the goals. We only got 2. Jokinen with an assist. Marchessault with an assist. McCann gets an assist. Smith gets an assist. And that's it. Florida does not look like a playoff caliber team anymore. Things have changed since NHL 23 started. Because NHL 17 plays so much different than what I'm used to playing now. That would be very cool, Liam. I don't want to play the Penguins, though. Not in the first round, at least. All right, so Florida's going to fall, and we got to play. Remember, the next 2 episodes, we got episode 56 will be us and the Lightning, and episode 57 will be us and the Lightning again. Then we'll have episode 58, which will be us and Ottawa again. I think we get one more shot at Ottawa, and we better hope we can win. And then we play the final game of the season, the Islanders. So we will finish out the 4 episodes with the last 4 games. A game an episode until we get to either the playoffs or the off season. Depends on where we're headed. I do not like the way things are looking at this moment. We've lost 2 games in a row, and I told you the final score 13-4. In 2 games, we've lost 13-4. I don't know what happened to Korpisalo's save percentage and save skills, but they're gone. They just disappeared. And I don't know why Tampa Bay is just sitting there spinning. It doesn't show anything. There they are. Man, this game is slow, and I didn't even notice it before. All right, so Tampa Bay. So Florida's still in second place, and we're... Oh, okay. Let's simulate up to this day. We'll see how close we are to Ottawa. We're going to have to get both the victories against Tampa Bay and then the victory against Ottawa to pass Ottawa. Oh, my goodness. Ottawa has jumped us by 3 points. Let's see what it looks like in the playoff race. Oh, there's just not a lot of games left. Is that not how I look at the standing? I mean, it tells you the playoff positioning, but how do you clinch a wild card spot if nobody's sure? They don't have anybody sure of anything in our division yet. But the Metropolitan Division is loaded with playoff teams. Pittsburgh Penguins, New York Islanders, New Jersey Devils all are going to make the playoffs. Central Division, Chicago Blackhawks, St. Louis, and Colorado all are going to make the playoffs. Pacific Division clinched the division title already, the Los Angeles Kings. So there's you. They've got 4 teams picked already for the Western Conference. They've got 3 teams picked for the Eastern Conference. So what you're looking at is you're hoping that this right here can get up to here. That's what you're hoping, okay? May not happen, it may happen, I don't know, but we need to get the victories against the Lightning, and we got in that episode 58, we have to beat the Ottawa Senators to get where we want to be. We have too good of a team to be getting beat this bad in any episode. Korpisalo's too good of a goalie. He just had a couple of off nights. We've still got a decent record, 43, 33, and 2. Ottawa's only 43, 30, and 5. It's not that big of a difference. We can do it. Toronto's starting to come up on our tails again. They're tied with Buffalo at 87 points. So definitely need to beat the Lightning, the worst team in our division. And the worst team in our division is above 500. So, yeah, it's going to be – our division is the only division in the NHL this season on my GSU Coach channel, Florida Panthers franchise, that doesn't have any kind of playoff teams clinched yet because they don't know. Nobody knows what's going to happen. So, hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the Florida Panthers franchise. Man, I don't know, guys. I don't know if we'll make it to the playoffs or not. I know that we don't have any player meetings, and I know that I've seen a couple of players in the AHL that I'm interested in bringing up next season. That 91 looks so big right now, but if Ottawa loses, let's say Ottawa loses a couple of games, okay, yay. We win both those Tampa Bay games, we tie ourselves with Ottawa at probably at 91 apiece or something like that. And then we play Ottawa, and the winner of that game pretty much says, hey, I'm winning the division. That's a huge game coming up in episode 58. Now, we're in episode 55 right now, so 2 more episodes in between. But episode 58, be on the lookout for that. That's where you're going to be playing your arch rival and the only contender you have to your Atlantic Division title, and that is the Ottawa Senators. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me here on the Florida Panthers franchise. GSU Coach's channel is back up and running full speed ahead as we get set for Colorado Rockies franchise action coming up next on the channel. Hope you enjoy it as we are trying to turn that team around too, man. They are just terrible right now with such good players. Just doesn't make sense. Can't make any trades or nothing, so we'll talk to you guys later. I will see you guys on the other side. God bless.